Here it is, Anor Londo, the fabled city of the gods, although what gods could be left after all this time? I'm not going to explore it yet. I left some unfinished business behind me. And by unfinished business, I mean silver knights. I left some silver knights behind me. Also, really big lizards. I want a variety of revenges. So Irithyll was built out of, on, from, or in the shadow of Anor Londo. Or do they in some way overlap? Was this place rediscovered? Something to do with the fire? That is the Flame of Chaos? I do not know. I don't know exactly what went down. Still can't get across there to that other bonfire. What is that place? That's at the top of the tower. And there's like a church thing. That's Sullivan's church. Is this the Church of Yoshka? It is the Church of Yoshka. So there's a bonfire on top of the Church of Yoshka. And I see stairs there. Did I miss something, or will there be another way to get there later? Interesting. However, I'd better turn this car around. Column. The moon. Interesting that I come to Anor Londo by moonlight. It's never been sunlit, really. I mean, it was when Gwyn was in residence, before the events of Dark Souls 1, way before. But during that game, it was Dark Sun Gwendolyn, Gwyn's son, well, the son who was raised as a daughter, who was preserving the illusion. Gwendolyn actually had affinity with and power over the moon, hence the Dark Moon Covenant, the sentinels who punished people who invaded Anor Londo. So what's with that, and what's with what's going on now? I think my first stop is right here. The Dead Pilgrim is very interesting. This passage was once infinitely long, when Gwendolyn was, alive. Brass gear. Is that the old firekeeper? The one who wore the brass to hide her corruption of humanity? This is the tomb of Gwyn. Ceremonial, mind you, as he is no longer in residence and did not die here. He died at the kiln of the First Flame. Treasure head, chest ahead. There is indeed that. Cool. A reversal ring. Well, I'm happy about this. Any more treasure over here? I'm avoiding that central dais because it looks portentous. It'll happen to you too. What? Yeah, avant-garde messages. So the great ceremonial tomb of Gwyn. There's the flower. There's a fresh flower. Someone must still live here, but who is this? What dead being? What? What? That's the elite knight armor. Spouse ahead. All the more thrust required ahead. Anri's strayed sword? Anri? What? He made it this far and something killed him and laid him out like on a bier with like a kind of wedding veil. Stuck a sword in his head. Wow. Well, that's alarming. I've got to check out that item, I guess. That's very unfortunate. This is the fate. Sword precious to Anri, another unkindled. Once the sword of an earnestly noble figure. Yeah. I'm sorry, Anor of Astora. I suppose without Horus to protect you, you didn't make it all the way. Who did this? The pilgrim at the entrance is interesting. Maybe the Londo people had something to do with it. I don't know. But I don't like it. If I see Yuria of Londo again, she's got some serious explaining to do. Man, okay. Well, let's head back out this way and see if I can dispatch enough Silver Knights to fully explore the area. Might be a tough ask, actually. That's quite a lot of Silver Knights. Oh, come on. You can't just slowly back away forever. See? Well, maybe you can if you got a friend backing you up like that. Okay. How best to handle this? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll put poison on my weapon. And I'll run past him and attack the other one. And then I'll roll away. Just about managed that plan, I think, temporarily. Yep, it seems to be okay. For some reason I can't run very fast right now. Did I screw up my equip load or something? No, I'm cool, I'm cool. Okay, that was partly successful. They're both still alive, unfortunately. But they're also totally unwilling to follow me in here, so I can exploit that. Ow. But I mean, if he's only ever going to attack me once, I'll win eventually. 8. 78, it's more like it. Ah. Come on. 16. I can win just by doing that, I guess, someday. Dude, you suck. He's got a nice thrusting sword as well, which is a pretty pro kind of weapon. I was trying to kick there, I failed to. Okay, at last. Another Silver Knight shield. Well, I guess 1 is good and 2 is better. Slightly. Good night. Now, if I head directly down there, more knights are actually going to shoot at me once I get into their sight range. So I actually want to first go up here, right? I want to head over to this guy, roll under the arrow, and melee him. They're real stabbable. They all seem to drop Titan Knight shards too. You get a really large number of plain Titan Knight shards eventually. Good for experimenting with lots of different weapons. I'll have to do some more of that. Now over here is another 2 knights, and then there's 1 in the lower areas. Just kind of dodge around here so you can't see me anymore. And either he'll give up shooting, in which case I shoot again, or he'll come after me, in which case I use a sword. Either way, I should be safe. Yep. You'd think he'd, like, not just keep standing there and waiting for me to come out and shoot him again. Man, Anor of Astora. Why was there a dead Londo pilgrim there? I have a feeling I might not find out. Probably something quite obscure. Right, now there's one down there who I hope won't notice me while I'm up here. That's the hope. Then I will find the one more who's up top. Wait, where is he? Yeah, here he is. Trying to sneak up on this one. Right. I've got him in my sights, except literally. Can't see him. Alright, the rooftops are mine, and already I'm reaping the rewards. I can go down here and find stairs. Cool, 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 cool. Stairs and treasures. Eastern as ashes. That sounds good. Well, it sounds good if you know someone who can reconstitute ashes into vendor materials, as I happen to do. I know someone just like that. Oh god, this guy's position is irritating. Don't really want to melee him down there. So I won't. I'll opt out of that idea entirely. Just kind of have an archery contest instead, as I did before, but with slightly more convenience of lock-on. And also the fact that he stops attacking me. That's great, bow, but you're bad at dodging. Also not that good at aiming, to be honest. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Of course I say that, he immediately hits me. What? Oh, I see, I'm out of fatigue points. Cool. Okay. So now all of the archers are dead that I know about. I believe there was some sort of treasure here. I was able to see it before from down here. Let's stand here and look back up. There maybe isn't treasure there. Can you go there? I don't think so. Okay, nothing there. Back up onto the roofs. Been down there to my right. Oh, that's where I remembered seeing treasure earlier. I can head down this balustrade. Possibly not the right word there, balustrade. I don't think... That area doesn't look full ontoable. It looks like it would kill me just by being sort of flat and empty. That's kind of how those things work. Alright, this just leads back down. This leads back up. And there is one more platform I can reach, which I saw a glow on. I've got to get my glow on. There it is. Oh, and in fact it leads into that area too. What does this say? Ambush ahead. You know, if I'd read that last time I was playing the game, it could have saved me a lot of trouble. Except I would have read it while running into the ambush, so maybe not. Oh, I know where this leads. To a shortcut door. Yes, please. I know this. The combination of these two shortcuts gives me access from the Pontiff Sullivan bonfire straight up to Anor Londo. Thank you very much. Alright. I think that exhausts the area. I might just homeward bone back to the Anor Londo bonfire. Anor Londo, the fabled city of the gods. Though what gods can be left, I don't know. This time I actually am going to explore it. fire ahead. Try jog, no fear ahead. I think not. Wait, what? Why is he pointing over there? Surely not. Surely not. And I don't have any prism stones. I'll be back with some prism stones. I got some prism stones. I also got some incredibly sad news. Henry's armor is for sale at the Handmaiden now, right? And it reveals that he's not from Astora. Astora is a legendary land of brave knights and heroes and, you know, stories of happiness. And Henry was, you know, a stolen child who, along with Horus, was slated to be eaten by Aldrich and escaped. And he took the name Henry of Astora out of kind of a hope for a better world. So, yeah, that's quite a thing. So that's a prism stone. See? Prism stone. Let me just drop one down here. Long way down, right? The scream means if you go down here, you'll die. Prism stone. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, I hoped. Okay, I'm going to reveal what I hoped for, because I've got to go actually back to a different bonfire, because I've got the... Oh, do I have the Rotunda in the wrong position? I don't know. Okay, basically what I'm hoping is that this message here is indicating a hidden path, like in the Crystal Cave. But it doesn't look like it is to me. Looks like if I go there, I'll die. Man. Try jog, no fear ahead. This is stupid, but... Thanks. Thanks for this super great message, which told me the truth about things. But it's not like that's what lines up with it, is it? What if I was down there? I don't know. The thing is, this game is so full of obscure stuff and hidden paths and areas, and the invisible path you have to use prism stones to reveal is a trick that they've played before, and the game has prism stones in it once again, so it feels to me like there is a chance that the same thing is being pulled. I'm going to investigate a little more thoroughly, and if I don't find anything, you can feel free to laugh at me on video. These broken paths. Nope. Irithil from the air. Yeah, that's the Painting Guardian Cathedral. I mean, that's... And the rest of the city below it, that's something unique, right, I think. The bridge isn't familiar. The geography doesn't quite... Oh, that one is, though. Hang on, that bridge. That bridge and that barn thing and those woods, that's the area below Lordran. Yes, this is all... No, it's not. That's the... But that's the bridge to the Undead Settlement. But looks like the aqueduct which led to the walls of Lordran. Man, worlds colliding, confusion abounds. I'm sure some of this is like visual references and accidental reminiscence. Sure, some of it's not actually a big deal. But, I mean, to some extent, in some sense, this place is Anor Londo. Whatever that means. Right. One of was first here, I did think there has to be a way across. Prism stone. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Oh, it's an invisible path. Oh shit, how far does it go? I mean, this is a little precarious and alarming, I've got to say. I'll tell you that for free, that I am alarmed by it and precared and so on. Oh no. Can I... Will I drop down at some point? Because I'm above that thing, right? So it's safe to be where... I can't see edges or anything. Oh no. I'm sure the path has edges. Wait, what? Okay. Okay, yes. Bonfire lit. And who's this? An unearthly being. This looks like one of the people of Irithyll. So tall and slender and elfin.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights.
What?
What beckoned thee to such a place?
Cirrus taught me this gesture.
Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon.
Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere.
Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
So this is one of the last of the old gods, another child of Gwyn. He had many. I remember most of the gods were descendants of the High Lord. His soul was split and fragmented in many ways. But, so Yorshka remains. Ooh, she doesn't seem very knight-captain-y though, does she?
Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon, if I can provide thee succor.
Tell me things, please.
Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead.
Ah, the party line. Tarquin would disagree with this.
And the gods. And so the Dark Moon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire.
That's not exactly what they
But
did.
long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit.
I see.
Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed.
Heirdom as in heir of fire. I actually have one of these proof of a Concord kept things. I picked it up in the Church of Yorshka, immediately beneath us. It makes sense that this place would be, you know, where Yorshka lives. An actual god. Well, god in this world's definition. Hey, take it. I guess she doesn't say anything.
May I pose thee a question?
Yes.
This tower, this prison,
Yeah, I did wonder
stands
why.
tall and solitary, the contraption bridging its lower reaches long unmoving. So, by what path didst thou here ascend?
Can't you see it? I marked it in the air.
Art thou a creature of the air? Or other winged thing?
Yeah, I can totally fly.
Oh my. I imagined it might be so.
She's
Then
sheltered,
thou
isn't
art
she?
a dragon? Or perhaps a crow?
Ah.
Well, whatever thou beest, thou'rt wondrous strange, yet strangely familiar, visitor.
Okay.
Long ago, art lives up at long only at Erdem.
Cool.
Off so soon, may the dark moon watch over thee.
Yeah, it can't be pleasant to be kept in this living alone at the top of a tower. I wonder if there's a way to free her or to open up the tower. She's got to have been the prisoner of the Church of Irithyll. Pontiff Sullivan and Aldrich must have kept Yorshka imprisoned. Aldrich was devouring a god. Could she have been next? Oh man. So I'm guessing at one point, so if Irithyll of the Boreal Valley was built, is effectively another name for Anor Londo, or a city built around it in Anor Londo's shadow. The people must have worshipped the few remaining gods, hence the Church of Yorshka. Then Sullivan finds the flame of chaos in the old catacombs, takes over, and what other gods were left? That place with the Silver Knights, which looked like Guinevere's bedroom, there must have been some of the Anor Londo gods must have abided all this time. I'm going to drop down onto these wooden platforms. I want to see if I can find a way to get through this tower. Does Yorshka have to remain trapped? She's definitely got the brainwashing old style, like the way that the Anor Londo people, because they were people, the way they thought of themselves, were taught by Gwyn and his family to think was not very true, and not necessarily representing the truth of the world at all. Certainly Manus and Chandra and so on would take heavy issue with it. But the Age of Fire wasn't so bad, or isn't so bad if it's still been going all this time. Although it means revolutions and wars and chaos and constant descents and hollowing. Painting Guardian gear, nice. I remember liking that set once upon a time. How's it work now? Painting Guardian hood, gown, gloves, and waistcloth. It's very light. If I put on Havel's ring, could I maybe get down to the 30% threshold? 41.3%. I'd need more vitality. Though if I wasn't using this bow, and I wasn't using a shield, well, that would do it. I might try this for a while, having very good rolling. See how it works out. Probably poorly, not having a shield. Maybe I can try it out for a bit. Two-handing is cool. Is this stock slower when you two-hand? I don't think it is, but probably more damaging. Okay, I can probably jump down another layer here. Lots of bloodstains here indicates people have failed to descend the tower on a regular basis. But their noobery need not be mine. The one of these in Bloodborne is much harder. From Software really enjoy their towers that you have to fall down. I really like the one that leads to the gutter in Dark Souls 2. The pit and the gutter and the Rat King and everything kind of surrounding that is the best part of Dark Souls 2, I think. I even like Black Gulch. I know a lot of people don't like Black Gulch. Yorshka mentioned a contraption which leads to this tower. Ah, I'm just down here again. Damn it. So that's no help. So is this really a fast roll? Is that what they look like? Yeah, I go pretty far. Not faster, I think, but definitely farther. So what about this Dark Moon Covenant? What does it do? How does it work? Would I actually want to be in it? Silver pendant depicting the Dark Moon and a sword, the crest of the Dark Moon Knights, the original Blue Sentinels. Yes, the Blue Sentinels end up replacing the Blades of the Dark Moon, didn't they? The Blades of the Dark Moon face a member of the Way of Blue. Huh. So it's like Blue Sentinels, but different. Look at that, a contract in the name of the Dark Moon versus the actual badge. Yeah, I'll put her on for a while, see how it goes. Whoops, wrong thing to use there. I meant Ember, because otherwise I can't get someone, of course. Okay, let's head back to Anor Londo. First I'll go up to the prison tower and just poke around a tiny bit more. I want to see if there must be some way to, like... Unfortunately I can't actually fly, that was a lie. Yoshka's captor is dead now. Must be a way to free her. But I mean, what's she gonna do if freed? Presumably as a goddess she does not need to eat or drink or whatever, but it can't be very much fun just sitting here all day. The contraption broken. Oh, that's the bridge that she refers to. Oh, now I see messages in the air everywhere. Must be because I've embered. Man. Ah well, back over to Anor Londo. I'll tell you though, next time I see Cirrus of the Sunless Realms, I might want to tell her about the company captain. This seems like her kind of thing.